There we are. Welcome, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome.
everybody.
Say hi to my awesome guest, SunPsychic Jean.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. Hi, everybody. So glad to see everybody here.
Yeah. So,
It's
can you tell a little bit
my
about your
honor to be
story?
invited onto Ron Unconditional Love's channel. We're going to do some amazing work together tonight. Don't you feel it, Ron?
Yeah. Somewhere. So, can you talk a little bit about what you do and how you got into doing readings, psychic readings?
Absolutely. I'd love
Hi,
to.
Dan.
So, how it began for me is I took a class with Susan Lin and Medium Kim. And in that class, they taught us techniques to access the spirit realm. And they allowed us to practice these techniques immediately. Like as if they would say, put your finger on your head here, and this is how you access it. And then they'd say, okay, now you're going to go practice putting your finger here, like right away. Like we didn't, it was just right away. And I'm telling you that I think it was so amazing that we just went in and we just did it right away. And because everybody can do it, everybody who has just a really strong intuition or is in touch with themselves, with their feelings, with the energies around them, they can do it. And what's most important also is the practice. So
Yeah.
after the class with Susan Lin and Medium Kim, I opened up a practice class on Zoom or practice group on Zoom, and the people from my classmates from the class came and we practiced every Monday for several months. And then Allie invited me onto her channel. She said, yeah, sure, you can practice your mediumship on my channel. Go right ahead. I thought, how how generous of her to open up her channel to us who just needed to get practice on how to appear on YouTube, how to take questions on YouTube, how long it would take us to actually access spirit. And in the beginning, I was here like this forever. And it took a long time because of the trust.
That's it.
And then once you start doing it more and more, the trust starts building up. And then the ability, you kind of exercise that muscle to connect to spirit. So the more you exercise it, the easier it is. It's sort of like you just create a path so that
Mhm.
you know where to go to access it. Now, I'm talking big talk. Let's make sure I can perform.
Well, I went through about the same things before. I had my channel. I know. Yeah. I was starting my channel and I went through mediumship with Debbie Freebird and the other Kim.
Oh, wow.
Interview Kim. I did
Yes.
a session with them. Then I did two sessions right now with Medium Kim. The other Kim, I did two. And every time, and also like you did, after the courses of Freebird and Debbie Freebird and interview Kim, I was the one that opened up a messenger and received the ones that were with me, and we practiced and practiced every
Oh,
week. So I did that too. So exactly like you did. So,
wow, Ron.
and I was surprised sometimes it really impressed me what I could pick up or do. Because, even the ones I was practicing with, I pull like, uh, give you an example. This, I didn't know nothing. She didn't give me any name, nothing. And I picked up that when she was little, she had a cat. Okay. So the cat, I saw the color of the cat, like sort of beige, yellow, similar to that. And then I said, I saw her as a little girl, and I said, "You were you were hugging teddy bears. And she had tears in her eyes as she said she never had a cat in her life, adult life. Why? Because when she was little, she was sleeping with that cat, and then it died and disappeared. So it really, really, really made her insecure. So she was hugging, she was sleeping with teddy bears after that. Okay.
Oh,
And nobody knew that. I didn't even know. She was taking courses with me. I didn't know about that. I picked that up and she, oh my God, she was, I could see in her face what I touched something very, very sensitive. Nobody
oh,
knew about that. She never told anybody. And I pulled it out. I said, oh my God. And then I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean? And
yeah.
it
Well, it was
surprised
a
me.
message that she needed to hear,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that needed to be reminded and brought back up.
yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's really powerful, Ron.
Yeah, it was.
That you got such a deep, um, emotional, sort of traumatic time in her life that was, you probably picked up on this little broken vibration of this broken heart,
Mhm.
and you were able to tap into that. That's just
Be-
beautiful.
Because she needed healing. I can
Yes.
feel she needed healing. But I and I wasn't sure what I was getting. But when she confirmed it, I looked at their face. I was practicing with them, and I looked in their face and I could see, oh my God, the surprise, the look in their face. Like, wow. And and she told me she never had a cat in her life, adult life. So that goes to show you how deep that it was.
Mhm. Well, they say sometimes things happen in our childhood where we're not emotionally or self-aware enough to deal with them, that they're brought up again in adulthood so that we have more
Yeah.
resources to deal with it. And yeah, that's really nice, Ron.
Because for me, okay, for me, the child inside of us, the little boy, the little girl, is so important to deal with it, to hug that little boy, hug that little girl, and tell them you love them when you're an adult, because nobody is going to do it in your place. That is you when you were a child, and you're dramatized, and you, especially when you go through abuse or something happened to you, and then you feel all your insecurities, and then you build, you accumulate all kinds of programs from the society, from your parents, and you have to deal with it. The only way to deal with it is heal that little boy and that little girl inside you.
Wow.
So I've done that, and I used to have a little picture. I got a little picture of myself when I was 9 years old, and I kissed it. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah.
And I showed it to my on my channel before. This is me when I was only 9 years old.
Oh, look how cute you were. You still are, but
Yeah, but I'm a little older, a little older than that. But the picture is tearing up because I kissed it so much. It's getting used.
aw, we'll make a copy of it and laminate
Yeah.
it so it doesn't
Well,
send it to Allie. Allie has a beautiful laminator.
oh,
Did you see her tree? She
no.
has a tarot tree.
Okay, I'm
She
going to start a question here. I have one question in the chat. Maybe 7 or 8 questions top. So if you have personal, no politic questions, please. Only, I don't know if you can do past loved ones on the other side. You can ask questions about that, or that's where I said people that passed.
Yeah,
No, no.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm,
I was just visiting some family this week,
yeah,
and I was able to do a reading for one of my family members. And it was very special because sometimes they say you can't read people that are close to you. And I was able to. I was really surprised. And it was kind of like later on in the day. I was kind of fatigued, and I'm like, I don't know, let's just try. And it was actually really meaningful to her. And neither one of us thought to record it. I'm like, oh, we didn't record it.
Yeah, well,
We were just like, you know.
were you on
Uh,
Zoom? Were you on Zoom?
no, no. I went to Pennsylvania this week to
Okay.
visit some family members, and I was
Okay. You
staying
were on
with
Zoom. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
it was in person. So I see a lot of familiar faces here: Butterfly Kisses Healing,
Yeah.
Nancy Riker, Bridget York, Shield Mating Divine. Ooh, boy, it jumps, Ron. You don't have it on
It
slow
jumps.
boost, do you?
It jumps.
Dan Artist, Marsha Green, Kiba. Oh wow! Hi everybody.
Hi,
Wow.
that artist. Yeah, I got your
Shield
question. I have
Shield
two up
Mating Divine Feminine Wisdom. What is her first name?
there. Mandy.
Oh, hi Mandy. How are you?
She's from the
And
UK. She's from the
and
UK.
and Amy's Smiling Love and Oracle Light, or Light Oracle. That's beautiful. And Ruth is here. Hi Ruth. And I did put this show on my community page as well, Ron, just so you know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Michelle,
Flower Baker. I have your question. Thank you. And hi, Kevin. Loving vibration.
oh, Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin. How are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin, Loving Vibrations. I watched your show with the two Kevins. It was really, really good. I
I got a
watched.
show coming up with. I don't know if you know him, Adam Free, astrologer.
Oh, wow.
So I have it coming up on in June the 10th somehow. I know Kevin had him on his channel there.
Oh, I
He's very
see.
good.
Yeah. I'm
This
telling
is-
you, it's very revealing, and
yeah,
the people that are interested in it have this knack
yeah, I
of
know.
they can contain information and be able to relate it to things
Mhm.
in our lives. It's an amazing it's an
Oh,
amazing
there's
ability.
Amy Smiling Love and Light. That was her birthday recently. So happy
Oh,
birthday again.
oh, okay. I know
And
Amy. Hi, Amy. How are
yeah, and
you?
I'll be collaborating with her shortly. I just don't remember when right now, but
I
we
know. I
will.
know. I have to check my schedule too.
Yeah. So
And hugger, greeter.
yeah, hugger
Okay.
greeter. Yeah, hugs.
Oh, okay. They're
Hug you
saying hi, Mandy. Now we let the cat out of the bag. Everybody knows.
there you go.
Oh, how nice. It's nice to see everybody.
So if you have any more questions, I have three up there so far. So
I see
Nancy Riker, hi. Mary Thornberry, hello. Yeah, come
Mary
in.
Thornberry's here. Mary, I did respond to your email, just so you know.
Yeah,
And Flower Baker, that's an interesting name. I love that.
yeah, me
It's,
too.
it's
Yeah,
it leaves me curious. And Patricia, and I know sometimes I'm like doing other things, so I'll just like say hi on my phone, and then I'll
yeah,
have my headset on and I'll be doing other things around the house. So I know some people are listening. And Dan the artist painter.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I know him from. Well, he's been on Lindy G's moderator, me too, and Milu's channel. I just had Milu last week, I think.
I did. I saw that. That was very good. That
Yeah,
was very
he's
good.
very real. I can tell you, very honest and very pure
He's a
individual.
really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. He
Yeah,
certainly is. He really cares about you and all of us,
yeah, yeah, he does. Mhm.
and it's amazing the information he gets. Like they'll ask, there'll be a question about
Mhm.
somebody's cat, and he'll say, "Is your husband looking for a job?" Like he'll pick up something generally different than the question,
Yeah, he
and
can he
he'll be
can
like, "This
surprise a couple people like that. He did in his life, and people
what
what?
is it?"
Then he said something. Boy, oh boy, they just went. How the hell did you know that? Really like, oh, well,
Yeah.
because they were getting uh, disrespectful. So that's why he did it. So just
Oh,
to prove him something, you know.
right.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So if you
So
ask him about your cat, look out. No, I'm kidding.
meow meow
He's
meow. No.
he's very sweet. He's very
Yeah,
kind
he
and
is a gentle
generous
soul.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know Linda G read with him a couple of times. He's been on my channel at least 3 times now, so far. So he's
Oh,
always
that's
supportive.
great.
So
That's really great, Ron.
so I'm just checking. Yeah,
So I think we can do like questions or suggest or requests for messages from your loved ones. And
yeah.
do you do pets as well, Ron? Do you do
Don't I
pets?
don't usually I never tried the pets. Like I told you the story about the cat, but that came out all of a sudden why a cat, and I didn't know
Uh-huh.
why I was seeing a cat.
Uh-huh.
It's like when I did one with you, and I saw an eye, and I didn't know what that eye, but I didn't understand the thing
Right.
until you told me what it was, you know. Wow.
So we can do messages from your loved ones. And
Yeah,
do you do spirit guides, Ron? Do you do spirit guides at all?
I can do spirit guys, but I can't. Don't ask me to what's his name because I've never done.
No, no, no. We don't do names. We just do
Or
guidance from from your spirit guides.
sometimes your loved one on the other side will become your guide and sitting beside you, and sometimes whatever. So depends.
So
Whatever.
when you get your
I'll go with the
messages,
flow. I'll go as whatever flows, except no politic questions. So please.
right?
So
And
I have a question from Amy, smiling love and light. Yeah. So that's four. What,
when
what,
you hear spirit talk to you,
yeah.
the loved one or spirit guide, is it like language? Is it like words, or is it like a feeling that makes you feel something, or is it a little both?
Well, sometimes I will get I actually saw a person appear a couple of times with even glasses on the other side. Why glasses?
Because that's what
Because
they wore. That's
yeah, that's
familiar.
what they wore. But the thing was, I didn't know why the glasses. It didn't make any sense to me because you don't wear any glasses on the other side. But I have your question, Nancy Riker and Jennifer, and I saw that person with glasses. And while I was doing the mediumship like classes like that, I came up with that thing. All of a sudden, the person got up. Just a minute, and that person went and got pictures because it was either the brother or the father because you can get energy like that. Okay, then she said she showed me the picture, and I said that's what I saw. I saw exactly that picture. So that picture was her young brother without a mustache. But I said that later on he had a mustache, and later on he had a mustache.
Wow.
Oh my God! I mean, but
So
I
your third eye is really kicking in too. That's
sometimes
amazing.
it depends on the question. It depends what the universe wants.
The
It's not
spirit
me.
guide.
It's not me. It's what the universe wants. If that message go through, go through. But never try to force nothing because it doesn't work anywhere. And sometimes I say, should I say that? Jeez, I don't understand. But even if I don't understand, I say it. Now, some pow. That's where you know.
Mhm. Well, I'll
So,
tell you a story about one time I was live on a friend's show,
yeah.
and a woman asked for a message from her father.
Uh-huh.
And she said he passed when she was, just 1 or 2 years old. And so I said, does his name start with a B? I'm getting a B.
Hmm.
And I said, he looks like he has a uniform on. And I said, I can see a picture of him. And that's what reminded me of that is the picture
Yeah.
that you were talking about. And she says, I do have a picture of him. She says, but I don't know his name. And I said, no, your dad's name. And she said, I don't know my dad's name. I only have his picture. And I was so floored. I was like, oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, okay. So then I went in and I said, what is a message for her? And I went in and I checked with her father, and he says, you do know his name. And she's like, what? He says, call me dad.
Jeez. Oh my God. Wow.
I did everything to
Yeah.
not cry right then and there when he said, call me dad. That's my name. You know my name. My name is dad. I was like, I couldn't believe that came out of my mouth. I mean, ooh,
Yeah.
that was so heavy.
So I
Oh my,
got your question, Amy. I got your question, Jen's free. I got your question, Nancy Riker. And I have Rikon. I have your question. So we have 7. So I think that's about it. 7 or 8 there. Anyway.
so if the
So
moderator can let everybody know, are we done? Or are we going to looking for one more?
yeah, maybe look for one more if we have time.
Okay. One for
We'll
just in
start with
case we
what
have.
we have so far. So I think
Yeah.
I hope I
Yeah.
didn't miss anybody. I'll tell you who I have. Michelle, I have yours. Dan Artist, Flower Baker, Amy, Jan's Free, Nancy Riker, Rikon. That's 7 so far. Okay. So this is the question I have from Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I keep feeling a touching tingling on the back of my head several times a day. It is a message trying to come true, or my mom visiting. She passed 2 years ago, or or is it a medical reason? No, it's not a medical reason. I said it really fast because that's what I was getting. It's not a medical reason. No
Mm-hmm.
medical reason in
Mm-hmm.
there.
A lot of it has to do with how it makes you feel, and that you have this wonder, and you have this sensation of, could it be, and it gives you just sort of like a vibration, or like it's and that is more, I mean, that is more important than anything, is listening to your own instincts. So if you feel, when you feel that little thing on the back of your head and you think, I wonder if that's my mom, is that my mom? Like, if you think of that, then it's most likely, I mean, the most likely that you're right. um, So is there any chance we can maybe we can shrink our pictures, or I'm not sure why they can't see me.
Just a minute. Give me a second there. I'll be back.
Oh, let me see if I can,
Because I
maybe I can tilt it down a little bit.
no, it's
And then,
okay. I'll take it off and then there you go.
okay.
I'll take it off and I'll put it back on so I didn't get rid of it. So
Okay.
I
All right,
just
Michelle.
Amy, you're already a moderator. You're blue. If you're blue, it's because you're a moderator. So she asked me to be moderator. Um, hmm.
I believe this is a spirit guide. I believe this is like an angel. Or it may be a loved one that is now your spirit guide.
Mhm.
I feel it's somebody that watches over you um, consistently. Let me see. I can check with my pendulum too, but um, I'm feeling like you're getting nudged, like a little bit of a nudge from the spirit world. You may be missing like synchronicities, or signs, or feathers, or pennies, or um, songs. Do you see numbers as well, like the 111 and 1111, or 222, something like that? All of these things are in combination. And I definitely had like an awareness back here. And I almost like turned around all the time thinking, is there something back there? Because I could feel, it just felt like a presence was back there. and it would follow me all the time. So I'm thinking, like, in the back of your head, they may be just trying to get your attention, not trying to scare you, not trying to bother you, just trying to um, have you think about, could this be spirit or could this be a spirit guide? It could very well be your mom, but I am not getting a confirmation from your mom. Do you have your mom's first name? Maybe that would help. Let me see. And Michelle, is what's causing the touching Michelle's back of her head, is that a spirit guide? Saying no.
Her name is
Is
Leslie.
okay.
Leslie.
It is the is what touch is Leslie touching Michelle, the back of Michelle's head. It's saying yes. So if that was your first instinct, wow, that's really strong. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it is. It's Leslie. And all she wants to do is to reassure you that she's there. She's watching over you. She's with you. She's not far. What did you get, Ron?
I'm getting she's doing that so that you can get used to getting messages. So she's preparing you to for you to open up and shine your light. Your time has come to open up. So it's like if you can feel this, you feel that in the back of your head. It's like, how can I put this? It's like becoming aware that there's something going on, and now it's like saying, have faith in what you're feeling, trust what you're feeling. Uh just 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 follow the flow. I'll be there. I'll guide you. You're on the right path. So that's everything that's coming through. So it's just to get used to the connection, get used to the energy like that, because you'll have more and more and more coming up. So in
Yeah.
in future, just getting ready, because I believe you're a strong empath yourself. You're very, very, very strong empath, intuitive empath. Just that there's a little bit of adjust adjustment to do with your having faith, trusting.
And that's her message,
That's a
is to
message.
have faith and to
Yeah,
trust yourself,
yeah.
trust your instincts, and that your awareness is going to be opening up, and this is part of your awareness. And they just do it very gently. They send you little. I used to feel like somebody was like pulling the little bitty's hairs on the very back of my head, and I'm like, I knew it was them, but
No,
it's just a part of getting used to them being close to you, and they just do it um, for your awareness so that you can open up and accept that it's there, accept that the signs are there, and start um, so that the more you accept, the more you're in touch with your spirit side, and you can walk um, side by side. It's 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 just the beginning of your awakening, Michelle. That's what I
I
believe.
just want to say the questions are closed. I already have 9 up there, so questions are closed. No more questions, please, for now. So we'll see if we can get through the ones we have. Yeah, that was like I was getting the feeling that like she's trying to connect to you all the time, trying for you to listen to that, trying to, you know, uh, for you to get used to that, because there's more coming, and you get it stronger and stronger because your time has come to open up. I hope that
That
resonated with you.
that's really good, Ron.
Yeah.
And Michelle, just maybe next time you feel that in the back of your head, say, "Hi, Mom. I know that's you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. I
Right.
can I can sense your presence. I appreciate it. Please send me more, signs and messages."
Mhm.
to say thank you and recognize it and honor that.
Something else. I'm not dead. Wow, I'm not dead. That's
Is
what
that what she said?
yeah, I'm not dead
That's true. That is very true. We don't die. We
because
just,
we had the impression, yes, physically that person is not there anymore, but they're not actually dead because you wouldn't sense these energy. My mother's always around me, by the way. She's she, I can feel her now, and she's making me laugh. She's always around me. So
she loves it when you tune in because she can come in close. We lift our vibration when we do mediumship work. We have to lift our vibration, and our loved ones come in.
anyway, she wants to give you a big hug, and uh, now she knows that you understand. So you just ask the question. Now she knows. So, and you know. So there you
She
go.
Yeah, she wants you to she knows she's sending you love, and she wants you to be accepting of that love.
Yes.
Like, let her know that I'm sending her love. And by you saying, Mom, I know you're here. Mom, I know it's you. And this will it she just wants to secure that connection with you.
Hmm. Yeah. You get used to it. You get used to it. It becomes more frequent. Okay. I hope that answered your question. And thank you. Now, Dan Artist is asking, can you look at my son Luke's teaching job opportunities in Maryland for this fall? Will he land a job in that state?
I think I'm going to go to my pendulum.
I didn't even use mine. Yeah, I have one, but I don't use it that often. Mm, this fall.
Will
You know
he
what?
land a job in that
I'm
state?
getting several opportunities, not just that one. So I don't know if that resonated.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a positive yes on my pendulum, and um, that his presence is very strong, and his energy is very caring, and they need people that have a strong presence in the schools
Hmm.
and to demonstrate what a strong and sensitive being behaves, and not just what they see on TV, but a real kind and loving human being. So I'm saying that. So I'm picking up like his presence, like when he interviews, it's his presence, um, and he's. I believe he's going to have more than one opportunity, more than
Hmm.
one choice.
Hmm. He's gonna have to choose. He's gonna have to choose because, yeah,
And if he is that strong and that sensitive, I would let his heart guide him. Do
yes.
what with the school and the people that feel the most comfortable to him, not necessarily the biggest opportunity.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I'm sure he already knows that if I'm feeling that about him, and if he's your son, right?
He's a music teacher, of course.
There you go.
Boy, the yes, of course. There's more than one opportunity. Yes,
That's beautiful.
yes. So I hope that resonated with you, answered your question, and thank you.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Dan.
Yeah. So we have a next question is please tell me something about my next what? My next person relationship. Oh boy. Hmm.
Flower Baker, I loved your name.
Hmm. What I was going to say is the relationship. We should talk about the next person in the relationship. Our relationship starts with you, and once you get, uh, how would I say, healed or healing or stable, when you're close to you, love yourself, take care of yourself, then you attract the other person in your life. And you don't have to run after it, it comes to you easily because the universe is working on your behalf. It knows.
And make sure you're clear about
Yeah.
what you want, what's important to you, what makes you happy. Is somebody with a sense of humor important, or somebody who's likes certain music important, or somebody who likes to travel important? What is most important to you? And make a list of like the top 100 or top 50 things that you want in a person. Um, and this is a really good way to manifest and to bring someone that is com, compare not comparable, but comparable to your energy as well. um, with that said, I did see somebody who was perhaps um, like works outdoors, or works in a with their hands, and sort of like they're very good at what they do, and they work with their hands and they really like it, and they kind of maybe learned a trade, and then they go out and they do it, but they do it very well, and they really enjoy what they do. So they're solid craft, in their um, in their skill. Yeah, it could. I mean, I'm yeah, seeing somebody that works with their hands but is really good at what they do. Yeah, it's not getting much more than that. How about you, Ron?
I was thinking gardener. Gardener, for a reason I don't know why, but gardener works with his hands. Also, somebody that has, I would say, it's going to say business, like not just gardening, but somebody with a business that does that as a business. So it could be. So, but first of all, you have to leave your old baggage behind, so that you make room for that new relationship.
Yeah, good luck, Flower. Is it Flower Baker, right? It was Flower Baker.
Our baker, yeah. So I hope that resonates with you, and let us know. So you always had free will, by the way. I always mention whatever we say, whatever we do, or whatever, you still have free will. It's up to you. So
Absolutely.
always listen to your heart. Anyway,
Hmm. Well, I have to say, since you're asking, I wrote down what things were most important to me before I met my husband.
oh, okay.
And he definitely ticked a lot of the boxes. And it's not like being particular. It's not like being, choosy or judgmental. It's just what's important to you. Family's important to me. Integrity is important to me, and somebody who is frugal and is thoughtful is really important to me, and somebody who's doesn't I don't I'm very serious. I don't kid around too much, so if somebody would be joking with me, I wouldn't be able to take it because I'm so sensitive. So somebody who's a little more like not serious, but a little more straightforward and says what he means, you know what I mean, not just kicking around. Some people kid around too much. I have an uncle that kids around with me, and I'm like, just tell me. So everybody's a little bit different, but yeah, write down what you want.
So I hope that resonated with you, Flower Baker, and thank you so much for your question and let us know. So, so Amy says, my grandma keeps hanging around. She's been here for a month and a half. Why is her spirit here?
Do you have her first name, Amy? I'm sure that we have an idea, but let me just tap in. Let me grab my crystal.
Just a minute. Let's see if she has her.
She's helping you.
Yes, she is.
She says, I'm just here to help. She's guarding your heart. You're very sensitive. Oh, she wants you to be kind to yourself.
Elizabeth.
Okay. It's important for you to be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Don't be so hard. Don't you have very high expectations of yourself. You want to do it all and do it all in a very short amount of time. But she said, be patient with yourself. Things will come as they come. She said, trust the universe, trust the flow, and be kind to yourself. If it doesn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. It just go with the flow. If you come up to an obstacle, it'll go this way. She's saying that just go with the flow. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Try not to get discouraged if things don't go the way that you plan, and just trust that something better will come by, will come up. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, look how much easier this is, because I was going to do all that, but that would have been so much harder. Like they're watching over you, and they have a plan for you. And it's important to still be making your decisions and making your plans. But if an obstacle comes up in the way, just trust that it's there for a reason. And say, well, it just wasn't supposed to happen that way. Let's figure out a different way. She's just saying you're making a lot of decisions and you have a lot of demands on yourself. That's all I'm getting.
I'm seeing you as such a beautiful, awesome soul, gentle, loving soul. I think it's coming. That's the way she sees you. Anyway, it's coming through to me. Um, okay, there's something else. You said something, Gene, about expect expect this. Well,
Expectations. Yeah, she
they're
expects.
too high, or they're a little
Mhm.
too high, and you know, trust your heart when you want to. I know you want to do things with people, collab with people, but trust your heart in the direction to go with. Trust what you feel, what you see. You have very high, sensitive, intuitive person yourself, and trust. Don't, like she said, Jean said, don't be too hard on yourself. Um, People will come to you, will collab with you, will support you, you know, because don't, I was going to say that. Don't, because I'm searching for the words, don't get exhausted by doing too much. You overdo it, overdo it, and because physically you cannot keep up to that energy all the time. So you need to um, balance things out, rest, a little bit of space for yourself. It's like giving yourself a little bit of tender, loving care. You know what I mean? But she does get excited. She does think she gets all excited, and all of a sudden, ooh, you gotta, just
Well, your grandma is telling me that she's watching your heart,
yeah,
be
yeah,
watching over your heart,
yeah.
and she's saying that you're hard on yourself, that you expect a lot out of yourself, and it's not like having ambition or goals. It's like, and it's not just that you expect a lot of yourself. It's that when something doesn't work out, or if something you can't fulfill or you didn't get to do, you kind of beat yourself up, and she doesn't want you to do that. She doesn't want you to say, "Oh, I can't believe I just did that," or not.
Mhm.
Just she wants you to be kind. It's really important, the self-talk and the self-words
Yeah.
that we hear in our own mind. It's very important. And with you doing this sacred work, it's very important that you just let this go and trust the universe and be kind to yourself and treat yourself as if you were your own best friend. And what would you say that to your best friend? And think about that. My friend Terry Suzuki said that she used to like say, "Oh, I can't believe you did that," or something. And she goes, "Wait, if Jean was here, would I say that to her? Like, you wouldn't say that." So try it. And your grandmother just wants you to be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and have goals, have ambition, and go with the flow. Go, pace yourself.
She
Yeah.
says she says she's moving to. I'm supposed to move to England next year, so
Yeah,
that's a
that's
big move, by the way.
yeah,
That's
that's a
a
huge
very
endeavor, sure.
yeah, and
Mhm.
so oof, that's a lot of work to leave one country to go to the next, to another country.
It's
Anyway,
not impossible. It's just
yeah,
allow spirit to help you, allow
yes,
spirit to guide you.
yes.
Mhm.
So
Well,
so hope
that's sweet, and thank you, Amy, for asking that question. Because actually, Ron, when you were giving your reading to
yeah,
Amy, it felt
yeah.
like you were talking to me.
Oh
When
my
you
God,
said allow space for yourself, and
yeah.
I was feeling that message was for me too, and other people in the chat too may have been trying to get something done, doing too much stuff, and not taking rest for themselves, and expecting too much out of themselves. But when I say it, it doesn't, I don't hear it. But when Ron was saying it, I was feeling it. I could
Yeah.
hear his words, and I thought, you know what, they're good. They're meaningful words for me too. Like I could apply it to myself right now. So thank you for asking your question, and thank you, Ron, for the reading.
well, I actually practice that myself. So, because you get to a certain age, and I can feel it. When my body needs to rest, it needs to rest. I can feel it. So I have to go take naps. And these energies that we've been going through a couple of weeks now, it's pretty, whoa, heavy stuff what I've been through personally in the world, and I can feel all these things, and it's taking a toll on my body. Even at night, this thing goes. Woo! I don't know what I'm doing, but there's the stuff that's going on, and that's why you get that feeling you're tired. Geez, I don't do that much, but I'm tired. Why? See, because you're dealing with a lot of freaking energy.
Absolutely.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so I
And
hope.
yeah,
So
the
I hope that
astrology
resonates
is
with a
a
lot of people. So, yeah,
the
I know.
astrology is very one-sided, isn't it? All the planets are on one side or something, and the
Yeah.
energies are very strong, very high, and
Yes.
they're affecting us, especially us sensitive ones. And it's important just to pace yourself and be kind to yourself. Um, And then one day you'll bounce back and be like, oh, that's gone, whatever that was.
Because we're all going through a transition period. We're all reaching
Us-
higher vibration energies that we're not used to. We're discovering whatever. We're not even used to it, like certain people do things like this. Oh, geez, you gotta eat at 5 o'clock. This is something out of the you don't even know. You have to follow the why you don't know this. It all comes like a little bit at a time because you can't take the freaking thing all at once. You it's like putting your finger in the socket. You'll get electrocuted. Too much. It's a way of putting it, but too much energy will unbalance you. That's what I'm trying to say.
and
Energy.
balance is the key, Ron. You're right.
Balance.
Balance is the key with everything.
Yeah.
It really is. And
So
I
we're
needed
like
to
that.
hear that too.
Yeah, we're like that. We're just conduit to
Mhm.
this energy. We receive it. We got to deal with it, and still, uh, we have to live our life on the earth. Still, we just can't go up there and come back and things like that. We're not ready for that yet, but someday we will. By the way, I just had to put that out there. Someday we'll be able to go on the other side to come back, on the other side to come back, just like that.
Wow.
Why? Because we will be a higher vibrating humanity, and we'll know how to. We'll know the energy. We'll know how to do it. We'll know these things. So that's why. Um,
Fascinating, Ron.
that's
Fascinating.
it. I don't know where that came from. It just came out of my.
You're accessing the spirit world, and
Yeah,
they give you
somehow.
messages.
Yeah,
They want to give
yeah.
all of us messages for the collective,
There you go.
sure.
Anyway, uh, things will get better, whether you know it or not. I better, but not okay. Because I gotta explain something sometimes. Better, but not better for the ego. The ego has got to, you gotta calm down, get out of these old routines. Better for your heart, better for your to raise your vibration. In that sense, I'm talking about. And things were going to change because we're like magicians. We're just like magicians. You're going to see some stuff coming up in the future that it's like miracles happening and things happen. You say, "Wow, that's what you're going to see in the future. It's coming." Some of them are surprising. Oh, I got to share a story with you, Gene. You don't
Yes.
maybe you didn't know that. Okay, last I think it was it this week? No, last weekend. I think was about a week. Yeah, the other week. Not last Saturday, but the other Saturday. I had a live. I couldn't do it because
Oh,
I lost power for 3 days. Okay,
I
3
did hear about
days.
that, Ron.
Okay, and I lost all my whatever in my freezer. And okay, I the first day I asked protection from Archangel Metatron. So as I didn't tell my wife that, but she, I asked for protection, and I have from the kitchen to go to the bedrooms and washroom. There's a hallway. It's about 5 feet wide. Now there's no electricity, so there's no lights. And as I was entering, just at the start of the hallway, I saw a light both sides. And I saw it shine on each side of the wall. I turned around and I told my wife, I said, "Did you see that light?" Because, I got all excited because I knew the electricity wasn't on. So I was wondering if she saw it. So she was wondering, oh, why? She had her face going, because she explained to me that when she saw me start walking through the hallway, she saw from my waist all around my head and my elbows, my shoulders. I mean, light, a bright light,
Wow.
and that light, that's what I saw on each side of me. That was the same one. It was on,
Wow.
and she never seen that before, and she confirmed what I saw, but even more than me because she saw the whole thing. Well, I can't see my back, but she saw the whole thing. So he said, from your waist up, it was all lit up, all light, right on your shoulder, right on top here. So that's why it shone on each side of the wall. And
Wow,
she was,
Ron.
and then I told her, I said, I didn't, I told her after, I said, I asked for protection from Archangel Metatron to protect us because what I was looking at in the field here, back here, I got 3.5 acres of land here, and the field was rain going horizontally, not vertically, horizontally. The wind was pushing it. The trees were going like crazy, you know. And there was a couple tornadoes around this area, not here, but well, one tree fell. But instead of falling on the house, it fell the other way.
Oh,
So
wow. Oh my
wow.
gosh.
So all these things, you think, oh, there's nothing. Yes, there's something to be grateful about. Just that. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful, and you'll see things happen you wouldn't believe. It's magic. It's magic. That's what I'm saying. So there you
Yeah,
go.
I think that's amazing, Ron. And I
I'll
think
never
that,
forget that. No, I'll never forget that.
well, when you described where this light was, it
Yeah.
seemed to me that they were your angel wings. That's where your wings are on your back, and your angel wings lit up.
Yeah. Well, you said that, and Susan, psychic medium, had a reading with her once. I was in the chat, and then she told me, she says, huh, he says, I got a message from the angelic, which means angels. And she said, there's two pair of wings on your back, little wings. Now they're open like this, and you can fly anywhere you want. So you just said that, and you just confirmed what you said about the wings there. So there you go. But I actually watch me my I had my wife watch the video. We both had tears in our face because what she said about
Oh,
angel wings, it was so touching. I couldn't believe I got a reading right now. I couldn't believe it. I never heard it before, but there was only one time. So she said,
oh,
you
wow.
earned your wings, you earned it, you earned it, it's yours, they can't take it, nobody can take it, you earned it. So that gives me the impression that everybody has to earn their own wings. We all have that opportunity if you want.
Yes.
So
I've seen it too in readings, Ron.
yeah,
I've seen that,
yeah,
um, that they've overcome an obstacle or a tragedy
yeah.
or a an event in their life, and they've gotten to the other side, and they went through their dark night of the soul.
Hmm.
And now that they're on the other side, I see like a clear pathway. I see that all their trials are behind them, and that it's all smooth sailing from here.
Yeah,
Like they've done their work, they've earned their wings,
yeah.
and that the struggle is over. And it's all different ages, all different people,
Mm.
and it's amazing. When I see that, I'm like, you're so lucky, you're so lucky.
Well, I've been through a lot, so I guess that resonated really, really deep for me because you get to a certain point, you develop your own discernment, you develop your own what I would for me my own spirituality, my own spirituality. My soul knows what it's all about. Each one of you, with your soul knows the truth. It's not outside of your uh, somebody else telling you what how to do your spirituality. Your soul knows how, and if you connect to that, I mean, you can do a lot of releasing, a lot of like gratitude, forgiveness, all this, and those two are very powerful. Forgiveness and gratitude, both of them are very powerful. It'll free you. Whatever you've been through, it'll free you. The one
Well,
I
Ron,
Yeah, the
I
one I
truly
had the
believe.
trouble with it was forgiveness. It took years and years and years to forgive somebody, and when I did, I couldn't believe the sensation I had of, whew, it's like I got lighter and lighter and lighter, and it freed me. And I said, "Oh my God, I should have." I yeah. You said maybe I could have done that before. No, I wasn't ready before. When you're ready, you do it, and you do it in a way you wouldn't even expect. It didn't, like, I really did it, and then all of a sudden I said, then I told that person, the other person is on the other side, you're taking back all your stuff. I'm not dealing with it anymore, and I released it.
Right.
Yeah, because it's not
It,
mine. It's not my job to do what you needed to do. So okay, so you deal with your own crap. That's it. And boom, there you go, and it worked. By the way, it worked. Yeah, but you have to do it with your heart. You don't do it with this thing. This thing,
mm-mm,
you get
mm-mm.
nuts. It repeats like a little program. Repeats and repeats. And you see this friggin' video repeats itself. You can go crazy with that stuff, especially when you're being abused, because you see it every time. It's like a film, repeats and repeats. It gets very toxic when it does that. So
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to go into all the details, but that's it for now. You'll have to come back, folks. So
We
let's see. We
we all
have,
have our
yeah,
burdens to bear. We all have our, traumas and hardships, and we're all light workers here, and we've all have a resonance that we feel drawn to this type of material on YouTube, and we all are yearning for information, for language, for um, to understand somebody else's story and see how it might apply to us. Everybody, we've all been there. We are there now. I know it's just, this is a difficult, humanity is a difficult incarnation, but it's so rewarding. And just hang in there and be kind to
it's
yourself.
easier to do it here than on the other side.
That's true too.
Yeah. So I've been there. I had a near death experience. I've been on the other side. I know what things, and I'm happy. I'm just happy to be for, you know, how can I put this? It's so enjoyable, fascinating to once accept yourself for who you are. Be yourself. You know what? Y- you gotta understand the feeling you get in your heart when for once you accept yourself, being yourself, and you enjoy being yourself so much it overwhelms you. It does. And sometimes I get to that point and I go, oh my god, I finally reached that point where sometimes I get this feeling that it's so enjoyable to be who I am. I don't have to make stuff up. I don't have to play that frigging game anymore because people play games to be accepted.
Authenticity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play games to be accepted. Play games to that. No, don't try to copy anybody else. Just be yourself and try it. You see, uh, when you become aware, the little programs are trying to tell you, they'll pull you aside and they'll try to, you know, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. That's true, Ron.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we'll go back to the questions. Jan 3, can I go back to be a cat feeder at SPCA? Had to quit. What? Had to quit to care give. Will I have enough time? What she's saying that she had to take care of somebody.
Yep. She had
I
to quit
hope
her job to take care of a loved one.
a loved one. Yeah, that's what I think. She said. Uh, will I have enough time? Oh boy. Again, in the sense, she wants to go back, but the, it's not over yet. It's like, yeah. Uh, hmm.
We're called to be of service, and it may not be in the way that we expect it to be, but the lessons and the
Hmm.
wisdom that you'll gain from the service that is not as rewarding or not your first choice. I too have to take care of a loved one, not 24/7, but and it's I've made a promise and I didn't realize how long that the promise would take. And I have made an obligation, but I used to say, "Oh, I can't believe, I had to do that today. Oh, I can't believe, But the wisdom and the rewards that have come and fallen in my lap because of the sacrifice that I made to be of service to somebody who is in need
Hmm.
and to be of service freely and lovingly, even though at the time I'm like, "Ugh," like I'd rather be doing something else, but I know that I made this promise to my loved one and I'm going to help my loved one, but it's sort of like I'd rather be doing so many other things. And it's this chore in loving support for another human being that brings us a lot of blessings, and it brings you wisdom that you wouldn't get anywhere else. So
Yeah.
take each day, each moment, and try and look at try and find the sparkle in it. Try and find the wisdom in each moment. I
Yes.
just tell my loved one, I tell them, they say thank you and thank you and thank you. And I say, well, thank you for the opportunity for me to learn what it feels like to be of service to somebody and to be selfless and to be, um, helping you out. It brings me so much joy. I feel as though I've grown and I've evolved as a human by being of service to somebody in this aspect. And that's all we're here to do, is to help each other. But I do understand the commitment and the want and the desire to do things that are fun rather than doing things that you've made commitments to. I do understand. But let me I could do my pendulum if,
She,
oh,
she says it was voluntary,
something that you'd love to do. Yeah.
volunteering.
Some,
Yeah.
maybe you can find somebody to relieve you and
Yeah. That
um,
could work too.
just to take a day where you can do what you like, and then you can go and see all the cats and feed all the cats. And I'm sure that this brings you much love and much joy and feeds your needs as well. Maybe just one day or one afternoon.
Yeah, you have to create space for yourself also. So if you feel like uh, it makes you happy, do something, create space. You can always get support or help from other people. So
Yeah, that's sweet, Jan's free.
yeah,
That's really sweet that you love doing that. I can feel that.
she says okay. So I hope that resonated with you. And hi, Herc. Jay is here.
Hey, Herc. Hi, Jay.
And Swampy 663. Some people showed up.
Swampy 63.
Yeah. Maxime Ladouceur. Hello. Let's say hello, Sterling Roses. So
Oh, where are you seeing all these? Oh, you're going up. Okay.
I'll go up and down, whatever. That's what I have to do with this StreamYard thing.
Sterling Roses and Maxine. Say her name again.
La
La
douceur,
La
la du,
Douceur.
la douceur. Yeah,
La Douceur.
it means
Maxine La
very gentle,
Douceur.
very gentle.
Oh,
That's what it means.
oh, that's sweet. Very nice.
Yeah. So I hope that resonated with you. And we have Nancy Riker. Can I get a message from my aunt? Edit,
Edith, I think it is, but yeah.
edit. Okay.
Is that how you say it in French, Edith or Edith?
Edith, maybe.
Yeah.
Edith. Okay.
You could say Edith in French.
Well, that's why I was saying, but I was trying to say it the way I could. Whatever.
Aunt Edith
Edith.
for Nancy. Aunt Edith for Nancy. Aunt Edith. I see her with the rest of the family. There's like a little bit of a small crowd, but a crowd over there that she's with. She just wanted you to know that she's with family. It's very unusual that this is the first thing that they show me, so this must be important for you to know. It's unusual. I have not seen that before, that they're with others. Edith, what's important for Nancy to know? What's a message for Nancy for today? What's important for Nancy to know?
I wonder if she can. Do you know if she had a wood stove? I saw a wood stove for some reason. Yeah, she's my mom's sister. That's what she said. I just wonder
Uh,
if she had a wood stove in her life. Somebody's doing cooking on a wood stove. So. Oh, she said she did, Ron. There you go. She just said she did, Ron.
nice job. Woo!
Yeah, I saw somebody.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Hey, starfish. Let me see. Edith.
You guys, Nazi, were you, okay. I sort of see like a little bit, like a bunch of kids, maybe, children around watching grandma do some cooking on that wood stove for a reason, hanging around. So it's pretty big. It was pretty big. Yeah. Like,
Well, that's interesting. Let me see if I can get a message.
no,
She's saying to value family, to value the mundane, what we would think as mundane times in our lives, just
yeah.
the average weekday, having a meal together, or
Yeah.
um, spending time in the car, going places together. That these are very special times, just because it's not a big special celebration or a marked event on the calendar. She's saying every moment of every day is very special, and especially the mundane ones where you're just sharing each other's energy. If you're with family and friends, she just is
Mm.
saying that every moment is very precious, and it is important to celebrate.
She's also saying that I was close to her child she didn't have of her own. That's why. So yeah. So okay. Yeah.
That's really nice, Nancy. Thanks for that. Thanks for the feedback.
Well, mostly message. Uh, um, it's about you taking care of yourself. That's what she wants. You take care of yourself. Uh, Eat well, all this stuff there. But usually when they tell, you know, take care of your body. Your body is your temple for your soul and your spirit.
She's just saying that if you need us, just call that they're there.
Yeah.
That was really sweet. Thanks for asking your question, Nancy.
Hmm.
She's very sweet
Yeah.
energy, and as well as yourself. Um, appreciate you asking the question.
Well, she keeps repeating. I got the feeling she's repeating. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. She wants to thank you because you filled up a space in her heart while she was on Earth. That's the message I got. So,
That's really sweet, Ron. Wow.
mm.
That's really sweet, Nancy.
Oh, I could feel it too. Jeez, I just, I felt it. I just said it and I went, oh yeah, okay. That's how I react to this stuff. So, okay.
Hmm.
Thank you for your question. I'm getting sensitive. Yeah. Okay. Right on. I think I rack on. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Well,
I
how did
guess
you hunt?
Hemant, maybe
Yeah, and my cousin
his
helped
cousin.
to support my ailing old parents in any way. He's demanding piece of land in exchange. Advice, please. Oh my God. I don't like. I don't know. I just gotta. I just gotta. This contrary energy. I don't know how to put it there. It's like conflicting energies.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm hearing is you don't need help like that. You don't need that kind of help.
That's why when
Somebody that
I
wants you to
just
help
felt
with
that
their
like
hand out saying, what, give me, give me, give me. And
yeah,
it's never going to be enough. I
no,
mean, I'd rather not have the help than to have somebody be so demanding like that. But it's up to you. Oh, he said my gut feeling. But
yeah,
um, a stranger would probably have more emotional intelligence and care and
true.
sensitivity to your situation, and may be able to help you in a more civilized manner, and maybe figure out a way that if you wanted to sell off a piece in order to hire somebody to help you, this
Hmm.
is a more civilized and more respectful exchange, and
Yeah,
a more loving, caring, thoughtful exchange, and not so demanding. If it makes you feel uneasy in your gut, trust that. And
correct.
it's not the land; it's the demand and the attitude about it. Um, so that's what I'm picking up. Uh, Rad Radcon, or I'm sorry, I can't say your name.
Mhm.
Don. I don't know how to say it.
Recon. I don't know.
I'll
I
just
hope.
say Ricon. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
the D is silent.
yeah, right. Recon. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, some
Phew.
people just are not at the level that you are.
No,
And you want to find somebody that's going to, treat the situation with the sensitivity it deserves.
that's why I got the reaction right away. Oh, it was ugly. Excuse me, but that's what I was getting right away. I, I just went through like that. So,
Just call him Rock, Rach, Rock.
oh, rock on, rock on,
We'll
rock.
do that. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So, I hope that answered your question. And yeah, yeah, he just said something that I was feeling too. I couldn't find the word to say it. He said, whoops, just a minute. I missed that when he went up to, he's selfish. That's what I was feeling. He's a very selfish person. And he doesn't have the heart in the right place anyway, whatever you call it. So I just felt, ugh, don't. So listen to your gut, and you know you can get help. Is there programs out there, government programs? You may be able to get help temporary once in a while from them. It exists here in Canada, so I don't know if it exists wherever you are. So check that out to see. Uh, maybe could be programs that you.
I would check with their doctor. Maybe they have a social worker that can connect you with some programs that might
Yeah,
be able to help you out
he said
and help
yes and
guide
yes.
you.
There he said yes and yes. So he said yes twice. Anyway, so I hope that answered your. Okay, I hope that answered your question, and let
Rock.
us. Yeah.
Thanks, Rock. That was really sweet. We appreciate your question.
Okay. Anything coming new in my career changes in coming months? The questions are closed, C. Smith. I'm sorry. We're at almost an hour and a half, so I'm gonna stop. We have two more. This one and another one. Career changes in coming months. Okay, I'm picking up two. Why am I picking up two? I don't know. Two, uh, restructuring. Anything coming up in my career changes in coming months? Two of them.
It's really tough out there, Patty G. And I think that the position that you're in now may kind of heat up and get a little more intense before I see any changes. I'm just not getting anything new.
Hmm.
I just feel like it's like it may take a little while longer before the new opportunities come in, before it has to do with the energies. It has to do with you know, the astrological energies as well. And I don't know if you know of I mean, Ron's going to have an astrologer on maybe, but these things are all in the timing
Mhm.
and in the energy. And this is what I'm getting, that things may become a little more intense, sort of where you are right now, before that the energies are going to release and open up. And so I don't, when you say in the coming months, I don't, I kind of, I'm kind of almost see you like in a holding pattern.
I
Let
see
me see if I can,
restructuring. This is what's going on. It's like it's like going in circles. Like you don't know what to expect. You don't know. So whatever you're doing, there's a lot of that going on. So mhm.
I'm getting a little bit like in the medical field, but
Mhm.
that was, um, hmm.
Catherine, we don't do medical questions, so I'm sorry. I'm not a doctor, so sorry. I don't even do it. Whew.
With a few changes in Patty's career by the end of 2022. Getting, changes in Patty's career by March 2023. It's switched. It looks like it's close to the end of the year, beginning of next, for um, for anything that I see making a dramatic change for you,
Mhm.
Patty. But I mean, I see you staying where you are, and like Ron said, they may be restructuring around
Yep.
you where you are, or staying in I'm, just whatever you're doing can, continue to do. I mean, that's where I see you continue. Like that's not going to change, but there's energies later in the year and early next year seem to be
Mhm.
opening up a little bit more for you.
So I hope that answered your sort of question. But
It's hard to, yeah.
follow your gut also and follow your intuition. Okay. So
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Patty G.
thank you, Patty G. And this is the last question for the night. What does spirit guides want to let me know currently?
Oh, what a great question.
Yeah.
And it's from You Feeling It Now, Mr. Krabs. I don't know what the reference is. It SpongeBob? Is that who it is?
I think that Mr. Krabs is a guide. That person
Okay.
calls this person Krabs because it's one of her
Okay.
guys or whatever.
I
She's a
didn't know
she.
if it was a literary reference or a movie reference. It's cute though. I love your icon there. It's nice. You
I
feeling it
believe that
now, Mr. Krabs?
it's a guide. Anyway, I could be wrong. Oh, whatever.
What does spirit have to say to you? Feel, you know what, can I, is there a chance you can give us your first name, because I think that your handle is a little long for me to tune into. Are you still here? Can you give us your first name?
I don't know.
Or if it's if you're still here, Mr. Krabs? Or should I just tune, I don't want to tune into Mr. Krabs. I don't know which one to.
I don't like crabs anyway. Sorry. I don't know what.
Wow.
Uh,
Not sure if they are still here with the
They might
do we
not
see
be
them
here.
anymore?
Maybe they're not
Well,
here.
let's just see. Do you want to get a spirit guide message for for the chat, for everybody in the chat, and including Mr. Krabs? How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I could pull a card for that.
Somebody's telling you to behave, Terry Renner. Thanks,
Ron, behave.
Terry.
Terry. You're
All
welcome,
right.
Terry. Thank you.
Let's get a message, a spirit guide message for everybody in the chat, including Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
I'm getting a message that the energies are changing and they're becoming brighter,
Yeah.
more luminescent, more um, effervescent, more um, sparkly. Just the energies are becoming more um, energetic. I see like lights, twinkles. I see. Oh, this is our vibration. This is our density that's lightening. Our density is lightening, is getting lighter, and our frequency is getting lighter. And this is what they're showing me with the sparkles and the light um and the effervescence that I see.
You wouldn't believe what I picked. You wouldn't believe it. I picked a card from the Secret Language of Light. Okay.
Oh,
This,
I love that deck.
yeah. Okay. And I picked, just wait for it, 44. Expansion.
Oh, wow.
Look at the energy from that. That is, that's what you were saying. Exactly. So, expansion. So the
That's what
next,
our spirit guides want us to
yeah,
know.
and it's number 44. So 444 is an angel number of protection. I think 444 is protection. If I'm correct. Yeah.
Wow. That's great. That is
So
really
I'm going to
great.
read a little bit.
I The way they give it to me is they just show me the pictures, and then
Yeah.
as after I see all these, then it comes. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it was. Read
You
it
see,
for us, Ron.
wow. Expansion number 44. Travel at your own speed of light. And it says, are you keeping with your life, keeping up with your life and all you want to create? Or are you holding yourself back with what if or buts? You limit your life through your beliefs. That's true. Everything you say and everything you do become true for you and is the platform on which you build your life. The playing field of life is unlimited and loving. You are an unlimited, loving, wondrous part of creation. You are perfect right here, right now. You are different and therefore think differently to last week, last year, last decade, and yet you will always be you. What you are observing is your view. It is neither right nor wrong, but a way to become clearer about what you like and don't like so you can choose what to focus upon. The events of it and experiences of your life will grow in meaning as your consciousness consciousness expands. Learn to focus and dance in time with the energy and speed of your desires, and they will arrive easily in surprisingly and satisfying ways. There you go.
Wow,
There's the card again.
oh, that's beautiful, Ron.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's a beautiful. Well, it makes sense. It resonated when you said that, and all of a sudden I pulled this card and said, "Wow, yeah, that's where we're expanding."
Wow, that's really
So
lovely. Yeah. That was a good one for everybody here in the chat and everybody that's listening after. I
Mhm.
think that
Yeah.
it's for
Yeah.
all of us. Hmm.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to go check uh Sun Psychic Gene. I think somebody posted your channel in the chat.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
uh,
Yeah, it's just Psychic Gene on
yeah.
YouTube. Come on over.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you.
So thank you everybody for joining us and many blessings and keep on sharing love with each other and healing each other. That's what we're here for. That's the main reason we're here for.
That's right.
To help
That's
each other,
right.
heal each other. So,
Thank
so
you.
it's been
Thanks, everybody.
an hour and 35 minutes. So say good night. And I'll be on tomorrow night with a couple of guests. I'll be on also on another channel. I think it's Scott. It's not Scott the Essence, but Scott. I forget.
The Sun Tarot.
Sun
Hmm.
Tarot on Sunday, and
Great.
I think on the June 10th will be the day that I have Adam Free. His name is Adam Free from Astrologer, one-on-one astrology. I think he was on Kevin Loving Vibration. He was on Deanne's channel. He was on also Jen from Jen's World or whatever. It was on her channel.
Wow.
So he's been
Wow.
around. He's been around. So,
Excellent.
so,
Excellent.
so if
Well,
you
I'll be
guys,
Allie's channel, Heart and Soul Connected, on Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific. So we'll be over there. So, Ron, you and I are busy this weekend, but we
we're,
we
we're
loved
busy.
reading for you guys.
We get together maybe next time on your channel if you
Right. It's a pleasure reading with you, Ron. I
okay.
love the way you
Thank
read.
you. Thank you. Bye everybody. Take care.
Bye, everybody.